Okay, this is a reading for Capricorn. It's your weekly love reading for the 3rd week of October. I'll do a 9-card spread, get 3 cards for how you're feeling, 3 cards for how your person's feeling, and 3 cards for the outcome. I'll clarify why they feel the way that they feel, get messages from them, and I'll get you some advice from Spirit. Spirit guides, universe and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Capricorn's highest good. How is Capricorn feeling in this 3rd week of October? 3 cards, please. Okay. Struggling to pay bills in the home, potentially. Taking a break from socialising, okay? You might be a homeowner, you might be someone that, you know, has your own house, but you're not in a marriage or a partnership, or you might be in a partnership. I'm only saying that because I've got the Page of Pentacles, and that's normally someone who's single, and, you know, when the page is upright, they're asking someone out. And we do have people that own homes that aren't currently, well, you might not be a homeowner, you might be renting, okay? But either way, you might be struggling at the moment to pay the bills, pay the mortgage, pay the rent, pay for alterations on the house, things like that. So you might just be avoiding, you know, taking a break from moving towards others at the moment. Oh dear. Why doesn't anything want to come out? 2 more. Oh my god. Do you see that? I just invoked a card to fly out. The Fool. I wonder if you're considering bringing someone else into the home, you know, and you're just not sure whether to involve another person, because it would take the pressure off financially, wouldn't it? You know, I'm just going to turn these over. It's annoying me, the fact these aren't. I just want to make sure. Why are so many of them flipped over? That's so weird. Must be when I'm putting them back in the deck after a reading. Okay. Excuse me. I was looking forward to doing these readings. I've just been at work all day. I'm not a rude individual. I love my tarot. sees early starts. If you're a teacher, you'll feel the tiredness of getting to the end of the first half term. Three of Cups reversed. Yeah, it's like Three of Cups upright can speak to third-party situations. It can also just speak of groups of people, you know, like family or a group of friends or housemates or work colleagues. It tends to be like happy occasions, celebrating. So I think you're keeping away from that at the moment. You're avoiding spending. Let's get 3 for the one you're thinking about, dealing with, or manifesting. Because sometimes we're not with anyone and we might be manifesting someone in. 2 of Cups reversed, so they don't have someone that is giving them equal. I don't think you're involved with anyone. I don't think you're involved with anyone. I think you're single. I think you own a home. And you might be feeling a bit, you know, but like maybe you want to ask someone to live with you, even if it's a platonic thing, but you want to like have a roommate or company somehow. Got to be careful you choose, haven't you? Have you seen those nightmare roommate series on Netflix? Oh my god. Makes you want to never share with anyone. I reckon it's actually not possible to live together without arguing or falling out. I think unless you're in love or it's family that you've known your whole life, it's very, very difficult. Very, very difficult. I had flatmates in Italy and we like hated each other. I'm laughing now, it wasn't funny at the time. It wasn't funny. Not at all. I managed a year and then I was like, I'm out. Knight of Wands, player energy. Yeah, this person's like looking for shallow stuff right now because I feel like they haven't had equal, you know, emotions from somebody, so they're just going through a cycle of having shallow connections. Or, you know, it doesn't mean it's it doesn't mean that it's pointless or something you should regret. You know, sometimes if that's what you're looking for and the other person knows and is, you know, complicit and they're quite happy to know that that's what it is, you know, that's fine. But not when you mislead people. Like, there's a lot of love bombing and pretending, you know, to be starting something and then ghosting, and it's just not necessary. How toxic is that? Just be an adult and say what you're looking for. Yeah, failure. They're trapped in a cycle, I reckon. I'll clarify. I will clarify. 3 cards for the outcome. So this might be someone that you're manifesting because they're lonely and you're lonely. Yeah, Death card, end of a cycle. Why am I shouting? 10 of Swords, end of a cycle. Being lonely. It's the end of a cycle, guys. Hopefully we're going to see some change, like a Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles. We can't have the Page of Pentacles because we've already had it, and this is a 78 card deck, and there's only one of each card. So if you were going to meet, we've already had the Knight of Wands. I'd be looking for, yeah, Page of Cups, or, oh god, what would it be? I guess like how you view, like a court card or an emperor and empress, like how you view your person, like a Queen of Cups or a Queen of Pentacles or a Queen of Wands or a King of Wands or a King of Cups or a King of Swords, King of Pentacles, like how you view this person. Let's see. Oh my god, I'm bringing these cards out, I know I am. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So, the Queen of Pentacles upright is someone who is a good earner and they're good at providing for others. Okay, you see there's a tree in the background. The ground's all like covered in moss and roots and life. She is very down to earth, you know. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, they know how to make money and they know how to share it. They love to spoil people, okay? Very good taste as well. Love to make money, love to spend money, okay? Now reverse, that could be someone who's not flush with cash at the moment, or it could be someone who's spending a bit too much, okay? So could be a shopaholic / earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We love a good purchase, right? So look out for a Queen of Pentacles. Why have I got insect bites all over me? Unless that's a reaction to I've just had a bubble bath. There's creatures everywhere. It's ready for Halloween. Right. I've got the windows open and the lights on, so that's not a good idea, is it? Everything's going to want to come in. In autumn, in the UK, you get loads of house spiders coming in through the windows. You get moths coming in, flies. The slugs come out when it's raining. Outside, everything comes out. If you put your pumpkins out for Halloween, like sometimes, you know, if you carve a face into it, there's a slug going in the mouth trying to eat the pumpkin flesh. That happened last year, it was rank. At least the slug got his meal. Okay, we've got inaction. So you might have caught the eye of somebody, or someone's caught your eye, and they might be someone who, you know, you see them and you think, oh, they've got nice clothes on, or oh, they look like they have a nice car, or oh, you know, I think they like to buy things. They might be someone who is in a position where they only have temporary work, or they are between jobs right now, but you know, they're usually extremely stable. Yeah, they could be someone who's, you know, a shopaholic, or they could be someone who is just in between jobs right now, or they don't have a permanent contract. Male or female, doesn't matter, okay? It just means they're in the feminine energy. When it's a queen, it's a nurturer. So when they do have money, they will spend it on other people. Even if they don't have a lot of money, they'll still spend it on other people. That's their love language, okay? 3 of Wands reversed is inaction. So I'm just thinking, you're Capricorn, you've got the 5. That's a bit weird, isn't it, really? Because you're like, you're struggling to pay the bills, they're struggling to pay the bills. So it's like neither of you are looking for love at the moment, because you kind of want your ducks in a row, don't you? You want everything organised, and you want, like, when you approach someone, you want to do it feeling good about, you know, pretty good about how you look, pretty good about what you earn. You know, because it's all about what you can offer someone. How are you going to make their life, you know, how are you going to add to it, how are you going to improve it, how are you going to enhance it. You know, you can have a great personality, but if you're povo, or you like, you know, you've let yourself go, it's not really a vibe. Like, you tend to keep to yourself, don't you? Or if you like, distressed because you've just lost someone important in your life, you know, either they've passed away or, you know, you've had a big breakup. You tend to put big defences up, big walls up. You don't want to put yourself out there because you know you're more vulnerable at the moment, and it's not a good idea. I think you and this person don't know each other. I think that you are each kind of having financial woes at the moment. It doesn't have to be dramatic, but, you know, that's a reason why you're each kind of not pursuing. You're not actively pursuing, you know, dating. If it happens, it happens, but you'd rather wait till you're in a better position. So for the Queen to show up, and we've got Knight of Wands, so they've got some earth and some fire. So they could be Taurus, Aries, they could be Sagittarius, Capricorn. They could be Leo, Virgo. You know, like cuspers, to have like part fire, part earth. Or they could be an earth sign that has some fire placements, because we've got, they might have some fire and some water, because we've got lots of wands, 3 of wands, 6 of wands, Knight of Wands. We've got 2 of cups. We've got Scorpio energy with the Death card. Earth with the Queen of Pentacles, and we've got some swords. So they are a thinker. They might have some air placements. They're a good mix. They've got a bit of everything. What am I going on about? Let's clarify. I'm going to be here till like 1 AM. I told you I enjoy tarot. 2 of Cups reversed. Not feeling that you each feel the same about one another. Yeah. Demanding. Tangled web, crumbling. Unrealistic expectations, high maintenance, diva. If this person is someone that likes material possessions, they might also like someone who's very attractive, you know, and so especially if they are, yeah, earth signs and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, they do like a person who's very good looking. It's just that they're represented by, also Librans, they're represented by Venus, the goddess of love and beauty. So they like to earn money, they like to spend money, they like, you know, nice things and how aesthetics are, and they are very taken with people who are good looking. Particularly Librans and Tauruses, okay? But everyone can be, you know, won over, can't they, by looks. Tangled web, convoluted justifications, caught up, entranced, crumbling. Yeah, they're getting involved in stuff that's like on rocky roads, you know, unstable foundations. They're trying to build with people that aren't right. They are trying to build because they've got the 2 of Cups reversed. See, their intention is love, but then they're like ending up in a Knight of Wands vibe where it's player vibes, in and out, flighty energy, it's all passion based. And then they're trying to make demands on people who don't want to know, they're not in it for that. So it's like a cycle of behaviour for them. Why the Knight of Wands, please? Why the Knight of Wands? Do you like my baby ghost pumpkin? I'm obsessed. Look at the stalk. It was my mum picked it. She's a Virgo. She's got really good taste. And I'm Taurus and I've got good taste, and I saw it and I was like, that needs to go on my Halloween setup. ending. You're pretending that it's not ending, but it's time to let go and make a fresh start. Yes, they find it difficult to let go of people. And we did have the Death card, which is the major arcana for Scorpio. So they might have Scorpio placements. They might be a fixed sign, so Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius. It could be a Taurus, you know, because we've got this Queen of Pentacles. They're not meant to be having, they're looking for love in the wrong places. They're not meant to be having all these, like, you know, failed kind of like shallow connections. Late bloomer, age gap or immature attitude, out of sync, needs more time. Yeah. They think they're unlucky. They think they're unlucky in love, but it's like when you purposely choose excitement and adventure and you get your fingers burnt going after, you know, the arsehole who's like good looking but knows it and treats people badly. No judgment, because we've all done it. We've all done it and we've all got burnt by it. Oof, not fun. I tell you what though, there's nothing worse than being fully in love with someone and that ending. When the two of you like love each other and it's been years and it ends. Nothing, you know, players don't hurt you the way that. I'm not like doing it down, but it's like the worst is proper heartbreak, isn't it? Well, there's no need to like, it's not that you're breaking hearts when you're a player. You're actually just showing yourself to be a dickhead or an arsehole. You're not, you get heartbroken over people who you've truly loved and they've taken care of you. That's what loss is when you haven't got that person anymore. It's very, very difficult to get over it. When someone acts like a player and they just think that they're brilliant because they love themselves for how they look, girl or guy, doesn't matter, man or woman, doesn't matter, they are not that hard to get over. But it's just, you just feel offended, eh? Because it doesn't need to be like that. Just be an adult and be like, this is what I find you really attractive, but I'm mainly looking for a casual, you know, hook up kind of thing. But I think you're stunning, or like, you know, think you're so handsome, but I'm just not open to like, you know, and just be honest and upfront. You don't go around treating people like crap, because you just create karma, and people have more respect for you and they won't cling on or do anything or harass you. They'll do that if you do the other thing where you love bomb, pretend you want a relationship and then totally ghost them and stuff. You're creating the drama, you're creating the karma, you're creating the BS. So just avoid it. Just, you don't need to. I've got more respect for people who just say up front, like, you don't have to be blunt about it. You could just say, like, I think you're really attractive, but I'm looking for, like, X, Y, and Z. Like, is that okay? Like, what's, you know, what are you looking for right now? Just be a grown-up. You can't be a grown-up, you shouldn't be doing grown-up privileges, you know? Death card and Ten of Swords. Also, you can be like not in a relationship and still be respectful towards someone, or a bit caring towards someone. You don't have to be like horrible. I just don't get some people, honestly. Adrift. Not willing to settle down or be responsible. Time to commit and put down roots. Yeah, it's a person. Why am I so itchy? It's a person that's like making the same kind of like connections over and over, but they're like looking in those places for love, and it's like they're not people who are emotionally available. See, that's never going to change. But it's, yeah, like you just need to like. Some people find it really difficult just to have a casual relationship, and other times it's easier, but conquest, facing it, Just another notch in the headboard or the real deal. Actions speak the loudest. You know something isn't right. Don't be afraid to find out the truth. It will set you free. Oh, this earth sign needs to... They need to be honest that they've been a bit shallow and they're like looking for love from like players, you know, which means you're actually a player yourself because you're purposely choosing stuff that won't pan out. 3 of Wands reversed, lack of action, false hope. Tries to sell you a pipe dream, no substance, evasive. I hate that. Oh, I hate that. Like, who do you think you are? It's like someone's got low confidence, low self-esteem, they've got massive insecurities. They're like, what I'm going to do is I'm going to work out the gym loads. I'll, like, you know, be involved with you in a superficial way, and then I'll just start sabotaging it. And it's like, wow. And you think you're going to do that to loads of people and it's not going to come back to bite you? How can you sleep at night knowing you're causing like drama like that everywhere you go? You just don't need to. Just be honest what you're looking for, or like actually have the guts to have a proper relationship. You have got issues if you go around like gaslighting people, making out like, you know, they're being clingy or like you needed to ghost them. No, you didn't. You're just a knob. I think a lot of people, when they self-sabotage, because they know they haven't really got anything to offer you, and the only reason you'd ever like one with them to start with is because you're under some kind of illusion that they've got more going on for themselves than what they actually have. So they kind of have to sabotage it. Otherwise you'll just be like, oh, what was I doing that for? Like, wishful thinking, having lofty ideals leads to letdown. Be realistic. So that was for the 2 of Cups reversed, looking for love in the wrong places, you know, starting to fantasize about a casual connection becoming long term. It's a big mistake, you know, but I guess we do that because it's comforting and life is to be shared. You know, it's lovely to come home to someone who's got the dinner on the go. Or, you know, getting the dinner on the go and having them come home to you. It's nice to take turns looking after each other, you know. Making a home together, you know, having lovely days out. It's nice. Why wouldn't you want that? Council's compass. Seek advice to steer judgment as insightful talks illuminate your journey. Okay, so this is a situation where some therapy might help. Talking it through. So that could be with a friend, you know, someone that's known you for years, that you don't mind, you know, sharing things with. I wouldn't go around blabbing to just anybody, but then I'm a Taurus, so I only speak to people who I want to and when I want to about those kind of things. Sometimes I tell people too much, and some people don't want to open up to anyone ever. Okay, but I suggest, because you and this person, I don't know if you and this person have been through the same or it's just them, but I think your person needs to talk about why you need to have a little think about why they're going for these connections and then looking for love, you know, out of like a casual relationship. Like, envy's turmoil, obsessed hearts and jealous minds brew a storm of unyielding chaos. This is what happens to me. Like, sometimes I'll have a casual connection, I'll get obsessed, and then I just make myself like miserable. And then if I think, I was talking about this in a reading, it was a few readings ago, like for a different sign, and it was like yesterday or the day before. Think about what it'd actually be like if this person suddenly went, okay, let's be together, I've got all my bags, what do we do? then you'd have to fucking deal with reality. I think we can get lost in a fantasy land of like, well, you know, if they would just stop running, everything would be perfect and we'd be together and it'd be like this and it'd be like that. It's easy to dream up a pipe dream. What's not easy is if that person stopped running and they turned around and went, right, I'm here then, dropped all the bags down. How would it actually work? Like, do you have things in place, you know, for it to work? Because you might be selling yourself a little pipe dream. You know, you might not be someone who cons others, but you might be conning yourself. It's some kind of weird psychology, guys. It is. You get lost in the illusion. And I'm not saying you're doing it. I'm saying this person. Sorry, I keep saying you do this, you do that, but I'm talking like about society. Because I think everyone does this sometimes. Maybe we do it when we're lonely. Maybe when we do it when we don't have like a serious option. We start thinking, well, we could be, you know, we could be something, and like, why not? And you know, or they keep like saying no or running away. Is it realistic or is it bullshit? You know, sometimes we're the bullshitters. So your person they're not your person yet, but the one that might come into your life has been looking for love in the wrong places. They might need to actually do some work on themselves before this can, you know, before spirit can like have you two cross paths. Temporal bonds. In the realm of flighty bonds, true connections waver but endure. They do want love. They do want love, but they're purposely picking non-starters, you know, false starts. And they're kind of trapped doing that because they're a bit of a late bloomer. But they're like, they're a lover, not a hater. So I do this, I like love at people, you know, and it's like they're not giving me enough back and I'll just love at them anyway because I'm just an empath and like, ultimately I care about people, I care about what happens to them. But you shouldn't be loving at someone, you should be in love, you know, and I've had healthy relationships and I've had reciprocal. I know what that looks like and I know when it isn't, but I can't help it. I can't help it. The way I get past things and the way I avoid anger is by just pitying the person or having empathy for them, feeling sorry for them, having sympathy for them. It's the only way I can like not get myself into the situation where I'm just angry all the time, you know. So I'm not judging anyone. I'm just telling you, like, we all do shit. We all have to do shadow work, and we all have behaviours that are, you know, some would say it's a positive, some would say it's a negative. Sometimes it's really good to be an empath, and sometimes it makes you love at people, you know. People who like, oh, they're just not giving you that, you know, like, you're just doing it anyway. Yeah, failure, lack of success, 6 of Wands reversed. Lightning strikes, dismantle outdated ways of being to get a fresh start. What have we just been talking about? Adrift, not willing to settle down or be responsible, time to commit and put down roots. So actually I'm saying we, but you know, your person, the one that's coming in, they might have been someone that, see, the psychology of it is that they're basically like picking like wrong-uns because on a kind of like, on some kind of level, they know they're not really ready for commitment. And it doesn't mean that they're just not emotionally ready. They might be someone that just doesn't have like the finances, they don't have the like security, you know, to get a mortgage. They don't have enough, you know, for a house deposit saved up. They might be trying to get to a point where they've got that to offer someone, or they might, you know, have that but think, I just don't really, you know, I don't really trust anyone. Been burnt too many times. They could be quite jaded after all this. You can want love and be really, really jaded and just have your guard up and just keep picking like shallow stuff, thinking, well, I've done it for this long, why not just keep going, you know. Use the wings of empathy to bring love and harmony. That's nice. Divine union. Forgot to read that bit. Hey, look. Divine union came out for the death card and the end of the Ten of Swords. The end of a cycle of pain, being adrift. Divine unions. But I'm getting a timeline for that. Let's get an oracle. Let's get a divine time oracle deck. When will this divine union come in? Look at this, look at this. What month are we on now? October, November, December, January, February, March, April. That's double confirmation. 6 months from now is around May. Are you joking? It's double confirmation. It's the same thing written twice. That's madness. That's madness. You're going to have, Capricorn, you're going to get a divine union around May next year, 2025, baby. Spring, summer. Someone's going to come into your life who's an earth sign. They've been burned, but they've been doing some healing. Okay, because they're taking responsibility, they're getting their ducks in a row, and they do want a soul union. I love that. They've got some stuff to work on first, okay? Give them a little bit of time to grow. I love that. Double confirmation. It's the first time for everything. Just so you know, in that deck, the Divine Timing one, there's so many cards that say more patience is required, release any attachment to timing, stay positive. You know, there's lots of ones where it gives a time, but there's lots where there's just as many where it says, look, release the need to control the situation. Sometimes it just let go of it all for now. Don't lose hope next year. There's all different timelines, and a lot of them are like, you know, just basically give up, like, you know, thinking about when it's going to happen. Some of them are so vague or like pessimistic, not the right time, refocus, stop waiting for it, time is still unknown, stop rushing things. You've got 6 months from now and around May, and they're both confirming that you're going to meet someone around April, May, June next year. That's crazy, yo. And it's going to be a divine union. They deserve love. Everyone deserves real love. You deserve real love. So don't be letting just anyone move into that house that you've got, because it's hard to get people out. I'm buzzing off that, to be honest. Where did that come from? Between the lines, uncover the truth carefully and write your own ending. I don't know where that came from. I think that, I don't know guys, but it goes with the Queen of Pentacles reversed. This person's been picking people, like bad people, to invest into. They've been having flings and then they've started to go, oh, maybe it can be something. I do that. That doesn't mean I'm like a stalker or anything, but I start romanticising stuff where, you know, that person's emotionally unavailable. I do like a good looking man. False hope, 3 of Wands reversed. You get your fingers burnt though. I'd rather have someone who's good looking and a good person. They do exist. I've had them. I think I do this behaviour, so I might have some Capricorn, or it might just be that I'm just recognising something that I know I do that. That's kind of the place I'm in right now, because I haven't got my finances secure yet. So, because I don't feel I've got stuff to offer a serious connection, I go for like non-serious ones, but oh, it's dangerous. Dangerous, that. Healing mirage, see through illusions, navigate dangers, find solace in therapy's guidance. Whirlwinds, don't get caught up in the drama, choose peace. Yeah, I tell you what, if you go for like people who think they're dead good looking, girls or guys, and they just treat you like crap, it's just drama all the time, and you feel quite angry, and like it can be quite lonely. So, you know, dance with the devil even when you want to, but sometimes it's good just to chill and be single and be happy hanging out with friends, family, be comfortable in your own space. This person been dancing too many dances with the devil. You've got Stockholm syndrome. They need some time to grow and heal, and then you two are going to come into divine union. And that's interesting, because you're earth and they're earth. And you've got the Fool, which is Aries, fire energy. You've got the Four of Wands, which is fire energy. You've got Page of Pentacles, earth, and you've got water. You're a very good match for one another. Very, very good, because you've each got a good balance of earth, water, and fire. They've got a little bit of air as well. Right, I'm going to get one more. False hope tries to sell your pipe dream. Hidden thorns. Look beyond the romance to discern true intentions. Yeah, they've been holding false hopes out. They've just been wasting their time on people who are losers, right? That love running around, making themselves feel like they must be special, you know, ghosting people, causing all sorts of mayhem. Scorched earth behind wishful thinking. Give me one for wishful thinking. Lofty ideals. They keep idealising players, and that could be girls or guys. I still don't have the answers. They haven't learned the lesson yet. What do you want? You know, that's what they end up asking people, like, what is it that you want? What is it that you want? 2 and 4, they're both numbers of balance, and together they make 6, and that's a number of balance, okay? This person wants balance. They want anything other than what they've been experiencing. It's like a washing machine cycle. It's just like rinse, repeat. Rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. You know, it's just needs to stop. Temporal bonds. In the realm of flighty bonds, true connections waver but endure. Ooh, people are gossiping about this person, like going from one disaster to the next. Lightning strikes, dismantle outdated ways of being to get a fresh start. Yeah, nah. Oh God, this person's got to want to change. They've got to want to do that. If they start earning more, or they start looking better, or both, if they get more confident being solo, that's when they'll come in contact with you. They need 6 months. Now's not the right time. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. That's mad. That's come out for 6 months from now, around May. And they came out on top of Divine Union. Not willing to settle down yet. Death card and 10 of Swords. Absolutely, like, destroyed person. End of a cycle. They can't carry on doing what they've been doing. Listen to your heart. I dream about you a lot, too much. They do reflect. They do lie awake and think about, like, their actions, their bad decisions, the losers that they've been wasting their time on. They They are aware they do it, but they almost like, you know, they gotta want to stop. Right, let's have a look. False hope, hidden thorns, look beyond the romance to discern true intentions. So you keep getting like won over, like people have all the right words to say, you know. They've got all the right aftershaves to wear. The right car to borrow. I just want you all the time. Oh God, this person's obsessed with like the passion, you know, it's a very passionate person. They might have a lot of, we had the Death card, which is Scorpio. They might have a lot of water. They might be quite possessive, intense. You know, when they like someone, they really, really like someone. I'm sure they're a very good person to be with, you know. They obviously want love, but they're applying it to like situations that are clearly not reciprocal. So I'm sure you know, people fancy them, but they're not treating them the way they ought to be treating them. Let's get you some advice. I love that. See, you've got Capricorn, you've got someone coming in 6 months. They've got some healing and some work to do before then. Visions. Look within for answers. Your inner visions hold profound insights. Okay, so ooh, that almost looks like the moon there as well, doesn't it? You've got the answers. You know that you know, it's not quite time to take a leap of faith, and when you do, it'll be with a divine union. You don't want to let just anybody, live in here, okay? So if you are a bit stuck for money, don't be tempted to, you know, just get with someone like the next person that comes along, because people do that too much these days. They make relationship decisions based off of finances. It's not the right time, okay? This came out in the challenge, so when it comes out sideways, it means like we're not sure whether it's the right time to take that leap and have somebody move in with us. Don't do it. Don't do it because you're going to pick just anyone in order to pay the bills. You don't want to do that. You know, be careful as well with choosing flatmates, housemates, anything like this. Have a look at all your options, seek advice from people around you. What are your options in terms of, you might be able to reduce bills, you might be able to increase income, you might be able to remortgage, you might be able to have someone, you know, rent a room, but someone who's, you know, a friend of the family or someone who's really trusted. You know, you really, really need to check this person out. They need to have a good job and you need to see evidence of pay slips. Don't just go, oh, well, they've got a dog, so they must be a nice person. Psychopaths do that. They always take a dog to meet someone that, you know, is potentially going to let them live with them. They take them, they make themselves good looking, or they take themselves, you know, over with animals. You know, say, oh, look how sweet I am with animals, you know, I'll be someone good to live with you, I'm safe. Another classic is making themselves look older than what they really are. So if you know, explore all the options, but if you're strapped for cash at the moment, Capricorn, do not just let anyone move in with you. Think it through, okay? Because you got a divine union coming in around May. And it's going to be someone who will just, you know, they'll be mad passionate for you. They'll be loyal as fuck. And, you know, they're done with being burnt. They're about to go through a dark night of the soul and ego death, do loads of shadow work, hermit mode, and then they're going to be looking for serious, you know. So you've got plenty of knowledge and know-how and support around you and knowledge around you, many options for how to sort out finances with a home, you know. If you got a large house as well, you can downsize, you know, put it up for sale. There's so many options, but or move out, move in with family and rent it out. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many options. So yeah, right, I'm gonna stop gassing now. But I'm happy that you got a divine union coming in. It's one you're very well suited. This person's gonna want balance. They're gonna want reciprocity. There will be a Queen of Pentacles in the upright. There will be a good provider. They'll be down to earth. You'll both be Earth, Capricorn, and likely Taurus, or it could be Virgo, or another Capricorn, but I'm leaning more towards Taurus. You know, they're probably nice looking because you gotta be decent looking to get the players in, right? So but they'll be a nice person as well. They're just, it's wasted on these losers, unfortunately. So likely, yeah, a good nurturer, male or female, I don't know. But all right, take care of yourself. If it resonates, if you found it enjoyable, please like, share, subscribe, follow, repost, and I'll see you in the next one.